I always seem to do a video right after I get out the shower, so excuse my hair being wet all the time. Christian Anahar here, guys. Great to see y'all. We're doing the top 10 favorite rewatch movies. This is a list that I have of movies that I always seem to just put them on all the time, especially when I just need something to kill time or if I'm going to bed. I usually go to bed with a movie on every night, so it's just like, well, what am I going to watch? Hell, let's watch this again. These are the movies I usually pick, so I don't necessarily know if you want to call them my favorite horror movies. They are what they are. You know, this was a video request. Top 10 favorite horror rewatch movies. Do want to say right off the bat, there is a request I need to do for a review of a movie that I need to get to, so I need to get to that soon, guys. Been busy. I'm doing this video now because I don't have to study for this. I need to rewatch this certain movie to do this review. So you know who you are. It's coming. Alright, so let's get started. No particular order. House of a Thousand Corpses. I absolutely love House of a Thousand Corpses. This movie is kick-ass. It's just awesome. This movie is great. You know, always did like House of a Thousand Corpses. Always will. Number 2 is actually, ironically, Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. This is a great movie. Excellent movie. This is my favorite Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It really is. I know Toby likes what he did with Part 2, it seems. Great cast. I like Leatherface a lot in this movie too. Bill Johnson was his name, I think. Anyway, yeah, love this one. Season of the Witch. Yeah, I did not include Halloween in this movie because obviously I watch it at least once a year, but I didn't want to include that because it's too special. I mean, I'd rather just do a video all about Halloween one day. But hell, I do watch Season of the Witch a lot. Love Season of the Witch, obviously. Next is Jason Takes Manhattan. I like this movie. I watch it a lot. Not too much, but enough to where I thought it would suffice to put in this list. And it's always special when I watch this movie, so Jason Takes Manhattan. Next is one more Friday the 13th, and that is A New Beginning. Some days I tell myself that I actually like this one better than Jason Takes Manhattan, and maybe I do. I'm not sure. I might. But I'll tell you what, this movie is great. And this one is such a good rewatch. It really is. It's so sleazy, you know. I love it. New Beginning. That's a beta tape, by the way, in case you're wondering. One more beta tape is Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Frickin' Revenge. This is my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street. I know a lot of people have started to come out and say, you know what, Part 2 really is kick-ass. It's so different. It just feels totally different from the rest of the series. And it's not necessarily like the Freddy in the movie, because Freddy does change personality-wise slightly from movie to movie, from 3, 4, 5. He gets a little bit more comedic, and just the makeup changes. What's really different about this movie is just the characters in the movie, not Freddy. Jesse being the main one, the coach. It's just bizarre. I mean, really weird. This is a great one. This is my favorite one, and I love rewatching Freddy's Revenge. And I also think it's the scariest one. I really do. I really do. Next is the impeccable The Thing. This movie, man, is insane. I don't think you can ever really watch this movie and not be impressed by it. It really is that good, you know. Next is Clive Barker's Nightbreed. This is another movie I fell in love with when I finally got around. Oh, I knew about this movie. I was just like, I don't know what that is. Not worried about it. Finally, I saw this at FYE and I said, I'm picking this up, and I fell in love with Nightbreed. This movie is insanely good. Noticing something new every time I watch it. I love Dr. Decker. It's a great character. Love it. Love it. 2 more. Return of the Living Dead. I mean, everybody loves this movie. I don't know anybody who doesn't love Return of the Living Dead. I don't think you cannot like this movie. I don't think so. I can't. If I tried, I couldn't dislike Return of the Living Dead. This movie's awesome. The soundtrack is kick-ass. It makes people, especially horror fans, it makes people punk rock and psychobilly fans that don't typically listen to this. I'm a huge fan of the Cramps now because of this movie. Last but certainly not least is Army of Freaking Darkness. Unapologetically will say that this is my favorite of the Evil Dead series by a mile. This movie is insanity. As good as Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2 are, to me, this movie is so much more fun than all of them. They're all great, don't get me wrong. But this one takes it over the top fun for me. I love the atmosphere. It's so different and bizarre going back to medieval times, but it's so fun. Ash's character, I think, has the most fun in this one, and I love this movie. So I watch this one quite often, and I love it. So that's my top 10, guys. I challenge all you to do a video or drop a comment on your favorite top 10 rewatch movies. I look forward to seeing them. Hope you guys enjoyed this list. Christian Hannah Horror, and we will see y'all soon.